back to another IGTV. So today's look is all about festivals. Before we get started, I just want to show you what we bought. So these are literally off eBay. So it's the like unicorn style synthetic hair. Everything's under £10, and then obviously all the glitters. So there's purples, pinks, rainbow effects. Literally there's so many colours you can choose from. So if this pink one isn't to suit you, just go onto eBay and I'm sure you'll find something you'll like. If you want to know how I did this, keep watching. So I'm going to start with my hair sharp back combing brush, just because it's got the tail comb on the end, and I'm going to go straight down the middle, then following it straight down the back, and then I'm going to separate my hair in two and then just keep one section out the way, just because it'll be a little bit easier to work with then. And then taking a tangle teaser, and I'm going to use some firm hold hairspray this time, just because I want to keep those flyaways slicked back. So I'm just going to give it a brush through just to make sure there's no knots. And then I'm going to take my first bit of braid. So taking my first section of hair, I've just split it into a triangle diagonally, and then I'm going to pop the two strands over and then just begin to French plait. I don't want to go too far behind the head with the braid as well. I'm keeping mine on the side just so I can see it from the front as well. So obviously on all my pictures I'm going to look fabulous. And then I'm also not worrying about it being too neat, because once I've finished I'm going to pull it all out anyway and give me that really messy kind of vibe. So once I've got to the nape of the neck, I'm just going to band it with an elastic band. This is only because my hair's short, so I run out of strands when I get near the bottom. Obviously if you have got longer hair, I would just carry straight onto the end. And then what I'm going to do just to disguise that bobble is just take a little bit of the pink hair. I'm just going to wrap it around a couple of times, and then I'm going to carry straight on then into just a normal 3-strand braid. Because this hair is synthetic as well, you can find that it is going to get quite knotty, but just bear with it. And then I'm going to go into just a normal 3-strand braid to the ends. What I'm doing as well is as I'm pulling each section under, I'm just pulling the rest through with my hair, which is just unknotting it slightly. Because if you just carry on knotting, you'd just be in a big knotted mess at the end. And then I'm going to keep going to the end. And then I'm going to secure that again with another elastic band. And then I'm just going to slowly start to pull the braid undone. Just keep going until I'm happy with it. It's entirely up to you. Not everybody wants that really big kind of messy look. So if you are going to a festival for like 3 days, you can start off small, and then as your hair is obviously getting a little bit more messy and then flyaways are going to come out, day by day you can just start to like expand the braid a little bit more. But obviously that is just personal preference. So I'm going to take the second piece of hair, this is from the same pack, and I'm going to start by taking a triangle. This is going to become 1 strand, 2 strand, 3 strands. So I'm going to go over the top and then just begin a French plait. So like I said on the first braid as well, I'm not worrying about it being too far at the back like you would do a typical French plait, because when you take a picture, there's nothing worse than all the detail being at the back and then literally having no hair at the front. And then once I'm in the nape of the neck, taking an elastic band, I'm just going to section that little bit off. So this hair as well is a 3-tone ombre. Obviously you can see the purple into the fuchsia into the baby pink. There's lots of different styles, lots of colours online. So just choose one that you think, well, you like. And then starting from the bottom again, I'm just going to work my way to the top, just giving it a slight little tug, just to make the hair, the braid a little bit thicker. So I'm just going to use pink glitters. I'm just going to take a pink eyeshadow, literally one of these, take some on an old makeup brush, and then I'm just going to run it down my parting, just so it's not all white that you do see underneath. And then taking my firm hold hairspray again, I'm going to spray it along that root, leave it a few seconds, and then using an old tint brush, you can literally buy these from the pound shop, they're really inexpensive. And then I'm taking 2 glitters of choice, so I'm using like more of a hot pink and then like a rainbow kind of effect. So I'm going to zoom in now, up close, so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to start to sprinkle that on top. Don't worry about the excess falling down, because we can just keep adding. And then spraying a little bit more hairspray each time. This is just going to help set it in place. And I'm going to mix the colour as well. And then I'm going to keep going until I'm happy with it. So once you're happy with the glitter, I'm just going to literally give it a final spray, just getting rid of all them little baby hairs as well around the face. This is the finished look and I really hope you liked it.